in the heart of St. Thomas, Jamaica, where lush hills meet the winding rivers, a land once fertile and peaceful now lies cursed by the greed of men. A land once fought over by three brothers who couldn't see beyond their desires. When their disputes led to their demise, three spirituals from Henderson Avenue Hill intervened, transforming the land into a riverbed, ensuring no one could ever claim it again. But they did not leave the land unguarded. Four Hark Birds were appointed to watch over this sacred ground, their sharp eyes and fierce hearts bound to protect it from further defilement. These Hark Birds, known as Sentinel, Shade, Tempest, and Ember, were no ordinary creatures. Their feathers shimmered with an ethereal glow, and their cries carried the power of the spirits that once walked this earth. They were the guardians of the riverbed, the keepers of peace, and the wardens against the greed that once destroyed this land. Years passed, and the story of the cursed land faded into legend. But the seeds of greed remain, rooted deep in the bloodline of the brothers. Two grandsons, heirs to the bitter feud, grew up hearing tales of the land that should have been theirs. With fire in their hearts and vengeance on their minds, they returned to St. Thomas, determined to reclaim what they believed was rightfully theirs. But the land was no longer theirs to claim. As they approached the riverbed, the Hark Birds swooped down, their cries echoing like thunder, their wings casting shadows over the defiant grandsons. Sentinel's keen gaze saw into their hearts. Shade's dark wings enveloped them in fear. Tempest's voice roared like a storm, and Ember's fiery spirit burned with the anger of the spirituals.
These birds are mere tricks. We will take what is ours.
Nothing will stop us, not even spirits.
But the grandsons had underestimated the power that guarded this land. As they lashed out, the spirituals from Henderson Ave Hill called upon the forces of the earth and sky. The riverbed churned, the ground beneath their feet trembled, and the very air around them grew thick with the weight of ancient wrath.
The land was never yours, it belongs to the spirits now.
Your greed has sealed your fate, just as it did for your forefathers.
And so, the grandsons, like their ancestors, were consumed by the very land they sought to control. The riverbed, now a grave for the greedy, was once again at peace. The Hark Birds, their duty fulfilled, soared into the sky, carrying with them the story of the brothers and their descendants, a tale of greed, loss, and the power of the spirituals. The Hark Birds emerged victorious, not through force, but through the wisdom and power bestowed upon them by the spirituals. They had protected the sacred land from those who would seek to desecrate it, ensuring that the peace of the riverbed would remain undisturbed for generations to come. The tale of the Hark Birds serves as a reminder to all. Greed leads to destruction, but those who protect and honor the sacred will always prevail. This is the story of St. Thomas, the riverbed, and the four Hark Birds who guard its secrets.